Well, welcome, basketball fans. We're at the Holcomb Invitational and the championship game. I'm Bill Hampton, along with my partner here tonight, Tyler Wagner. On camera tonight, Haley Stockton, and our producer, Rick DePriest. And been a big week here at Holcomb, Tyler.
Sure has. This is one of the main tournaments in our area to tip off the season here in Holcomb, and we've seen some good teams, some good action so far, but it's been Bernie and Twin Rivers rolling through this tournament so far, so it's very nice to see them in the finals. And we mentioned before we came on the air that whoever wins this game is going to have quite a case to make for a high seed in the Bloomfield Christmas tournament coming up.
Well, let's bring everybody up to date. The seventh place game, I didn't write down a score. Puxico did defeat East Prairie in that game. In the fifth place game, it was Risco over Campbell, 60-50. And third place game just finished. A real good ball game, very close throughout. Bloomfield gets a 6-point win over Holcomb, 46-40. Tonight's championship game, Bernie Mules come in with a record of 2 wins, no losses. The Twin Rivers Royal had played one more game. They played a game prior to this tournament. They're 3-0. I saw that game last night, the first half between Twin Rivers and Bloomfield. Twin Rivers defense really stuck out. They play a very, very aggressive man-to-man. They get after you from the time you get off the bus to the time you come out of the shower after the game. They just they're very athletic. They like to go about 8-9 deep. Bernie will go about 8 deep. We should see one heck of a ball game here tonight. Mules are seated first, and again they had no record when the seeding was going on. They just went on what you have returning and what you did last year. And the Royals was seated third. Bloomfield was seated second. Royals got the Bloomfield last night. But, Tyler, I expect a very good game. Let's talk about the Mules real quick. Brian McGowan, 9 for 19 for three-point line the first night of the tournament. He was 4 for 10 last night. He already has 13 three-pointers in this tournament.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that first night he had. I remember when you told me that, I knew that was just the team shooting or hitting 9 threes in that contest, but no, he hit 9 himself. And you can expect the Twin Rivers Royals to come out and play some hard man-to-man defense against him in this contest. As you said, they're very aggressive on defense, so expect that tonight against the Mules. But still a great contest should come out between these two teams. And, you know, Bernie coming out the top seed, losing quite a few players from last year, but they're playing to their seed so far, winning handily so far in this tournament, as both teams have actually.
Well, the Twin Rivers Royal, they have a new coach, and he graduated at Twin Rivers, Dustin Benson, and his first year as head coach back at his old alma mater. And Nathan Walk, the assistant. Bernie Mules, Brad Botch back at the helm again. He's a Bernie grad, and I heard a man say the other night, last night, a gentleman from Bernie told me, he said he could take a piece of coal and make it glow. He's a great coach.
He's a great coach, that's for sure.
And he has 2 good assistants there, too, Jason Long and Darren Shipman, and they really work well together there.
And on the Twin Rivers side, as you may have mentioned, Dustin Benson there for the Twin Rivers Royals. He's a Twin Rivers grad, I believe around the 2000, 2001, somewhere around there. And he's returning. I believe he coached at Poplar Bluff in years past as an assistant, so he's coming back home to coach the Royals. So, you know, we got 2 good coaches lining up here tonight.
We'll give you the starting lineups as they're announced because we don't have the starting lineups. We're really pinned in here at center court up high, and we want to thank Ashley McMillan for all his help tonight in getting us a position up here. This is a packed house. And we know it's going to be a heck of a good game. Referees tonight, 3 of the best. Bobby Godwin, Pat Sarda, and Tim Harmon, and those guys got a lot of experience behind them, and they'll be doing the championship game. Again, we want to thank you, our viewers, for joining us. This is a tape-delayed game. Twin Rivers will be introduced. Twin Rivers will be introduced first tonight. Bernie Mules will be introduced first. Cameron Shipman, a 5'9 senior, wears number 1. Number 12, Matt Eves, a 6'2 junior, had a great game last night. Number 14, a 5'10 junior, Jesse Shelton. A 6'1 senior, Sammy Walker, wears number 40. And a 6'2 senior, number 44, Jordan McGowan. That's Shipman, Eves, Shelton, Walker, and McGowan for the Mules. Now for the Twin Rivers Royals. Well, they've got a crowd. These schools have great followings. Number 1, Garrett Stockton, a 5'10 senior, gets the start for the Royals. Number 15, a 6-foot sophomore, Michael Snyder. Number 22, a 6'4 senior, Dustin Teague. He had a big game last night. Number 23, a 6'2 senior, Mason Oberkramer. And number 30, a 6'2 senior, Cole McBroom. Stockton, Snyder, Teague, Oberkramer, and McBroom for the Royals. Folks, get you a soda, get you a seatbelt, sit back, get that popcorn and a hot dog. We're getting ready for some high school basketball. We expect a barn burner right here at Holcomb, and we're not far from Strawberries. Some of those Holcomb Hornets were shooting a while ago along with Bloomfield. I thought they were shooting from Strawberries over there, Tyler.
Yeah, a lot of three-point shooting this tournament so far.
Teague will jump it up for the Royals. Eves for the Mules. Mules control their own tip. Shipman for a 3. Will not go. Rebound by Walker. A fake. The ball's blocked. Good block by McBroom and off of the Royals. Snyder couldn't hold on. Ball will stay with the Mules. Just underway. Again, you see the score at the bottom of the screen. We'll give you the time from time to time as much as we can. Walker inside. He does a fake, a spin, puts it up. Scores. Sammy Walker. Big bucket for the Mules. They take the lead. Stockton will bring it down against a 2-3 zone the Mules go into. Stockton down in the corner to Snyder. Snyder skips it all the way over to Oberkramer. Oberkramer back to Stockton. Snyder has it to Stockton to Oberkramer. Inside to McBroom. He does a fake. I tell you, the Mules defense is smothering. McBroom with a turnaround shot will not go. McGowan with the rebound. 7:05 left in the first quarter. Mules on top, 2-0. Shelton brings it down. Gives it to Shipman. Ball knocked away. Shipman will control in backcourt. Shipman with a drive all the way in. A reverse, puts it in. Good move by the senior. Birdie on top. 4-0. 6:45 left in this first quarter. Snyder deep in the corner, looking for someone to throw to. Skips it all the way out to Oberkramer. To Stockton. Stockton for 3. Write it down. Garrett Stockton, the 5'10 senior, puts the Royals on the board, brings them within 1. Eves gets it to Shipman. Shipman to Walker. He loses the ball. He gets it back in the lane to Shelton. Shelton to Eves. Oh, wow. Cameron Shipman for a long 3. 7-3 with 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Inside to the big guy. He has it blocked. Teague does. Teague put that in. I missed that.
I missed it too.
Did Teague put that in? McBroom. Thank you. Shipman at the top of the key. Whoop. We got a foul on the floor. I believe it's going to go against Oberkramer. Mason Oberkramer, his first, team's first. 7-5 with 5:40 left in this first quarter. Shipman inbound, gets it to Walker in the lane. He took a dribble, and by that time they were all over him. He lost control, out of bounds to the Royals. I think he was so wide open, Tyler, he didn't realize it.
Yeah, usually don't come easy baskets like that. Don't come that easy. And look, I guess he's expected someone right on him, and wasn't the case.
Oberkramer on the wing. McBroom has it, drives the lane, a good spin move, puts it up, has it blocked. Out of bounds off the Mules, will stay with the Royals. just what we expected. A very aggressive game, going to very quick, very methodical. Bernie, we thought would be in man-to-man. Instead, they came out in that 2-3 zone. Snyder with a good drive, puts it up, scores it. Michael Snyder, a 6-foot sophomore, a strong move inside. McGowan will bring it down against Oberkramer. It's the first time McGowan's touched the ball. He had to bring it down to touch. Oberkramer is really putting some good defense on him. They set screens for McGowan for three. Will not go. McBroom with a rebound. The Rolls with a chance to take their first lead of the game. Oberkramer on the wing, inside to McBroom. McBroom down to Teague. He puts it up, will not go, but he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Dustin Teague, a 6'4 sophomore, as I said last night, he had a great game in that semifinal game against Bloomfield. Foul was on Sammy Walker, his first, team's first. Couple of Rolls getting ready to check in. Snyder's first. Will not go. Checking in is number 12. That's Jacob Whitlock. He is a 5'11 senior. And also number 21, Eric Ray, a 6'1 freshman. A couple of freshmen, or about 3 or 4 freshmen playing in the tournament. Second one by Snyder. He scores it. First lead for the Royals tonight. Shelton down the court. Whitlock's on him. Gets it to Walker. Walker to Shipman. Down the lane that time was Shelton. He gets it to Eves, to Walker, to Shipman. Shipman's going to put up a three, will not go. Ball tipped around. Walker comes away with it. Shipman has it back to Eves. Eves to Shelton. Inside to McGowan. McGowan's going to work in, puts it up, will not go. Rebound tipped up. Stockton comes away with it. 3:50 left in the first quarter. Snyder down low, kicks it back out. Shelton takes it away. He's going to hit Shipman, who's all alone, puts it up, scores it. Good defensive play by Jesse Shelton. Made that happen, Tyler.
Yeah, he's really had a good tournament on the defensive side of the floor. He's been getting a lot of turnovers, and they've turned those turnovers into points as well. So he's been a big factor for them in this tournament so far.
Shelton is lightning quick, and he can jump, and he plays great defense. He always has a lot of assists. He'll get you 6, 8, 10 points a game. He's not going to get you that 30 like McGowan is, but I tell you what, his defense and his assist, the way he sees the floor and runs the floor, it means just as much.
Sure.
Stockton out front. Shipman on him. Snyder down low to the new guy in was Ray. Snyder with the three will not go. He's with the rebound for the Mules. 2:50 left in the first quarter. Low scoring game, but a lot of action. Shelton quickly down to 4. Good ball handling. Takes that ball right in front, which is dangerous. Inside to McGowan. He had shot and is blocked by Teague. Stockton comes away with it. Stockton still with the ball. Goes coast to coast. Puts it up. We're going to have a charge foul. Charge is going to go against Garrett Stockton, his first, team second. I couldn't tell who was on the defensive end there, Tyler.
I couldn't either.
McBroom's back into the game along with Oberkramer. We've got a timeout on the floor. Let's take it back to the station for a quick break.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sanders.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
What do you think, Tyler?
Well, we're seeing defense really come into key here. Not too many turnovers, only one turnover for each team so far. But, they're not letting him get anything easy, especially Jordan McGowan. He's got, we haven't seen a lot of touches from him, so they're really trying to limit him. And you're seeing a lot of defensive pressure by Twin Rivers, but both teams handling the ball so far very well in this game.
Shipman with the drive will not go. Ray with the rebound. He gets it in to Chris Morris, a 5'10 junior, just into the game. Oberkramer inside, hits Ray. Ray puts it up, scores it. Nice inlet pass that time by Mason Oberkramer to Ray. That's our third lead change of the quarter. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Mules trail by 1. McGowan inside, kicks it back out to Shipman. Shipman down low to just into the game for the Mules is Robertson, number 24. McGowan for 3, will not go. Ray hustles after the rebound on the floor, off his fingertips, off of Bernie, It will go over to the Royals with 1:42 left in this first quarter. Walker checking back in for the Mules. Eves is going out for a blow. Bernie in a 1-3-1 zone presently. They came out in a 2-3. They've gone down to a 1-3-1. I like the 1-3-1 zone. You're seeing a lot of teams go with that on a half-court trap now, Tyler.
Yeah, here in this area, especially in the Tri-County and Boot Hill conferences, we've seen the 2-3 zones, but you're seeing a lot of more teams go to the 1-3-1.
Well, when you got the guys that got the wingspan, it really clutters the floor. It takes care of the passing lanes. Shelton with a ball. Boy, I tell you what, good ball handling. Shipman turns it over with a double dribble. It went off his hands on a dribble, then he picked it up and dribbled again. Good call that time by Pat Sarda. 1:17 left in this first quarter. We've had it, Andy, and we just knew it would be. Oberkramer with a drive, gets it to Ray. He has it blocked by Shelton, and coming away with it is Robertson for the Mules. We're down to 1 minute left in this first quarter. Shipman has it at the top of the key. Gets it inside to Walker. We've got a push foul. Push foul will go against Oberkramer, number 23, his second, team's third. I tell you what, he is doing a great job defensively against Jordan McGowan. McGowan is just not being able to touch the ball. He can't shake loose.
Well, anyone that's going to be guarding Jordan McGowan tonight, they're going to be picking up some fouls because they're going to have to play, hip to hip all night and try to limit his touches. So expect that throughout this game tonight.
Bryce Rogers checks in for the Mules and can't get it inbound in time, or can't get it inbound. It's taken away. Shot put up that time by Jacob Whiplock, and he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Something that is a little unusual. We got Jesse Shelton out there, and we've got Bryce Rogers. Both their mothers are co-anchors with you on the news.
Sure.
Foul that time was on Robertson, Marcus Robertson, his first. Eves back in for Robertson for the Mules with 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Whitlock to the line to shoot his second. Knocks it down. We got a tie, 11-9. Down low to McGowan. Shelton sees Eves underneath. But quickly, McBroom gets back. Foul that time's going to be on Jacob Whitlock as he undercuts Shelton there with 35 seconds to go.
That was a dangerous pass there.
Yes, it was.
And Jesse Shelton did a good job to meeting that pass because that could have easily been a turnover and easy 2 points.
Shipman back into the game. Rogers out. We've got a hold foul on Stockton against McGowan. I tell you what, that's probably why we're not seeing McGowan shake loose, is they're guarding him so close. That's 2 fouls on Stockton, 2 fouls on Oberkramer, 5 on the team, or 4 on the team so far. Well, there is 5 fouls on the team. Walker out front to Shelton. We're down to 22 seconds. McGowan's going to be loose for 3, puts it up, will not go. Rebound that time by Whitlock. 20 seconds left in this first quarter. 11-9, Royals on top. We've had 4 lead changes in this first quarter alone. Stockton has it with 10 seconds. Bernie's gone back to a 2-3. Snyder on the wing. Skips it over to Whitlock. Whitlock drives, puts it up. Will not go. Ball tipped around. Teague, horn goes off with the ball on the floor. Royals lead 11-9 after 1. We'll be right back.
Hi, Midwest Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife Maddie are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Tyler, really no surprise. We knew Twin Rivers was really going to box in. McGowan, I think, has only taken 2 shots tonight. He has 3, okay, and hasn't got a point yet.
And he's gotten some good looks. He's shaking loose and got those 3 attempts, so expect him to knock them down if he gets some more of those attempts like he has.
Snyder drives to the bucket, and it was a contended layup. Missed it. Rebounded by the Mules. McGowan, they set screens for him. He puts it up, goes in and out for 3. Rebounded on the floor by Morse. Quickly down to Whitlock. A lot of action here. 4 lead changes in that first quarter alone. Whitlock on the wing.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God. That's going to be a highlight film right there. I've seen it. Oh. McBroom was trying to hit Teague underneath.
I knew
didn't even hit the backboard.
I knew when he threw it up, it's like, well, that's probably going to hit the board and be a bad pass, but you just can't ask for anything more than it dropping right in.
Shipman from the corner for 3. Will not go. Rebounded that time by Whitlock. Quickly down the floor, McBroom. What a pass. Man, what a pass that was to Morris. He couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Shelton. Mules are going to slow it down with 6:40 left in this first half. Everybody's still buzzing about McBroom's shot or pass that went in. Sammy Walker comes away with the loose ball. Eves gets it to McGowan. McGowan puts up a 3 top of the key. Right it down. His first points of the night. Jordan McGowan. And it's the 3. 13-12. 6:15 left in this first quarter.
That was probably his toughest look right there, and he nailed it. So maybe that puts him in a rhythm from here on out.
Well said. I like that term, rhythm. He gets in. Everybody gets in that flow, and everything goes for him. Ray checking in, back in for the Royals. Also, number 20, Josh Bland, a 6-foot senior. He's in. Oberkramer's back in for the Royals. Bernie will stay with the 2-3 zone, their original starting lineup in the game. Bland will control the offense out front. He gets it to Oberkramer. Oberkramer tries to hit Ray inside. Good defensive play that time by Sammy Walker as he stepped in on the inlet pass. Shelton across the timeline. He's going to drive. Kicks it off to Walker, who gets it to Shipman. Shipman goes out front. He gets it to Eves. 5:35 left in this second quarter of play. Oh, what a move by Shipman. He's done that twice tonight. The little man knife through and scores. Bernie now with their first lead of the second quarter. Bland down in the corner for 3. Knock it down. Josh Bland just into the game. Puts the Royals up by 2 with 5:10 left in this second quarter. Shelton spin move. He drives. Oh, man. Are we seeing some great guard play tonight? 16 all. With 4:55 left in the second quarter. Oberkramer kicks it down to Teague. Teague puts it up. Will not go. Tipped around, out of bounds off the Mules. You know, we talk about McGowan not getting many touches. Teague's not getting many touches inside.
Yeah, and I've been really impressed with Jesse Shelton so far. He's been having his way out front and getting open looks for McGowan and Shipman so far. That's where they're getting their open looks. So
Snyder with a drive at time, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Michael Snyder's a 6-foot sophomore. Foul was on. Sammy Walker, his second, team's third. He knocks that one down. Snyder now has 3 in the game. Robertson checking in for Eves for the Mules. And in now is Wes McCullum for the Royals. He's a 6-foot sophomore. Snyder misses second. Teague rushes in, tipped it, but McGowan comes away with it with 4:40 left in the second quarter. Royals up by 1. Walker with a spin move, puts it up, scores it. Sammy Walker, nice move inside. He now has 4 in the game. Bland inside, tries to get it down to Ray. He puts it up and he's fouled. Foul at time is on Robertson, his second. Marcus Robertson, team 4, team has 4 fouls now. Eric Ray misses the first. Teague out for a blow. Eric Ray, a 6-foot freshman, scores the second. He now has 3 in a game. Game all tied, 18-all with 4:10 left. Shelton down the lane, he's going to be fouled. He'll go the line. We've had 4 lead changes in the first quarter, 5 thus far in the second quarter, and we're only halfway through. Foul's going to go against Josh Bland, his first, team 6. The next foul on Twin Rivers will send the Mules to the line for the 1 in bonus. Shipman has the ball batted back, out of bounds. We still stay with the Mules. 4:09 left in the second quarter. McGowan will inbound, gets it to Eves. Eves down low to McGowan, off his fingertips, but controls. He gets it out to Shelton. Shelton drives out to McGowan for 3. Write it down, Jordan McGowan. As you said, he's getting that rhythm there.
Yeah, it's 2 in a row, and that was created on the penetration by Jesse Shelton. He's doing a great job attracting the defense and getting open shots for the Mules.
Shot put up by McCullum at time, will not go, and the foul's going to be on Cole McBroom, his first. The line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Jesse Shelton. Shelton has 2 points tonight. Rolls are going with Stockton, Morris, Ray, Snyder, and McBroom. Ray gets the rebound off the miss. Mules control. Long 3. Oh my God! Oh man! Give me a side of ribs while you're out there. That's how far out he was. 24-18, the biggest lead by either team with 3:29 to go in the second quarter. We're going to take it back to the studio.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glen Sain, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glen Sain, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sain. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
Boy, the crowd's still buzzing, Tyler.
Yeah, and it's all with the 3-point shooting of the Mules so far. That's 3 in a row. Jordan McGowan's hit. And that last one, I don't know what you do about that one. It was just I wouldn't say he was in perfect shooting position. He was, his momentum was going backward, but he got himself gathered and put it up and nailed it. And that's 3 in a row. He's 3 of 7 so far in this half.
Well, if you notice when he shoots, he's got those shoulders squared to the bucket. Good ball movement by the Royals. Stockton for 3, will not go. Rebounded on the floor by Walker. And we got a walking call against the Mules. .306 left in the second quarter. The Royals will inbound under their own basket. Little perspiration out on the floor. They're drying that off right quick. Stockton will inbound for the Royals. He throws it up to Teague. Teague brings that ball down. The Mules are all collapsed around him. Snyder for the corner for three. Puts it up. Will not go. Tipped around. Out of bounds. It will go to the Mules with 2:56 left in the second quarter. Oh, man, we had some action under the board that time, Tyler.
Sure have.
Bodies banging. Shelton with the ball for the Mules. They have a 6-point lead. Chance to make it bigger. Walker inside against Teague. Great spin move. Scores. What a move by the senior. He now has 6 in the game. That was a big-time move.
Yeah, he's awful tough going left. And, you know, they're probably Twin Rivers is probably going to need to shift their defense to his left and make him go the other way because he's awful strong with that left so far.
Well, he's left-handed.
Sure.
That's why you think you'd be strong. McBroom throws down underneath the Teague. He puts it up. Scores it. Go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Teague is 1 for 2 from the line. That's his first field goal. He has 3 tonight. 26-20. Again, Teague is not touching the ball hardly at all, Tyler.
That was a good sequence there.
It
They
was.
got the high-low, get the high post, draw the attention to the high post, and then dump it down with no help underneath. Great execution by the Royals.
Jacob Whitlock checking back in for the Royals. Going out is Chris Morse. Again, glad that you joined us here on YHC. 56 games we'll be doing this year, high school basketball on our channel. Shot that time by Teague will not go. McGowan the rebound. 2:15 left in this first half of play. Shelton's had a great night setting up that offense. We've got a timeout on the floor. We're going to take it back to the station. We'll be right back.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go.
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play Package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
Well, we're back. Tyler, I tell you what, we needed a break. This thing was heating up, and I needed to catch my breath a little bit.
Sure, you know, Bernie started knocking down some shots, but we're seeing Twin Rivers kind of gather themselves on the offense and dumping the ball down to Teague as we saw a few moments ago. And they picked up the defense, forced a turnover right before the break. And, you know, they definitely want to make a run here with just over 2 minutes left in this half.
Stockton out front with the ball. McBroom has it top of the key. Over to Stockton on the wing. Inside to Whitlock. Out to Snyder. Bernie's in a matchup now. Looks like a 1-3-1, but it's a matchup. Bernie has played, they're deep. Well, now it looks like a 1-3-1. They're really mixing up their defenses. Snyder all alone for three. Scores it. Snyder with his first three. He has 4 1/4, 6 in the game. Shelton out front. Oh, tried to go down to Eves and threw the ball away. 1:15 left in the second quarter. 26-23. Mules on top. McBroom down to Whitlock. Whitlock back to McBroom, puts it up. Will not go. He's fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Cole McBroom has 4 on the night. It's not been to the line yet. Foul that time will go against Matt Eves, his first. Both teams now are in the 1 and bonus. McBroom hits the first. Knocks the second one down. Under a minute left in the first quarter. Twin Rivers in a half-court 1-2-2 trap. McGowan has it. They quickly fall back to a man-to-man now. Shipman from way out hits a three. He has 12 in the game, Tyler.
And Bernie looks for that three-point shot
They do.
often, so you've really got to come out on him.
McBroom's so big inside. We've got a foul. McBroom put a shot up as he was being fouled. Foul's going to go against Shipman. McBroom uses his wide body and his strong, his strong ability there to really muscle his way in.
Sure, yeah, he had a nice step through there to draw the foul. And, that's one strength that Twin Rivers can use tonight with McBroom and Teague is work the ball down low, get fouls, get to the line, get easy buckets.
McBroom's first will not go. 23 seconds left in this second quarter, 29-25. Both teams with 7 fouls in this first half of play. Second one up, he scores it. Bernie with a 3-point lead. McGowan's going to bring it down against the half-court trap. Picks the dribble up, gets it to Shipman. To Shelton. Shelton to the center. Gets it over to Eves. Eves drives in. Fake. Puts it up. Will not go, but Teague going to be called for the foul. Dustin Teague his first. The line to shoot 2 will be the junior, 6'2 junior, Matt Eves. Eves has not scored in the game, but been very instrumental on the defensive end. 9.1 seconds left in the second quarter. First shot short. Robertson checking in for the Mules. Walker will come out. Walker with 2 fouls. Coach Botch doesn't want that third to happen before the half. Knocks the next one down, does Matt Eves. 4-point lead with 7 seconds. Clock running down to 4. Ball taken away by the Mules. Will not go as the horn goes off to end the first half. A great first half by both teams. Mules lead 30-26. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with your halftime stats in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Tyler Wagner of YHC TV, and I invite you to join us for the Sports Roundtable, Saturday mornings live at 10 a.m. for the first local sports show of its kind in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas. The show will include appearances from local athletes, coaches, administrators, sports writers, and many other sports commentators. Check us out on Channel 21 of New Wave Communications Cable or live on the web at yhctv.com. See you then.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian in Dexter.
With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple.
We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs.
You'll like the way we do business at Allen Christian in Dexter.
Well, welcome back to halftime. Halftime stats tonight brought to you by Missouri Southern Healthcare. Missouri Southern Healthcare, your hometown healing in Dexter. Next time that you need any type of medical work, they've got a great emergency room, as I can attest to that. My bride had an illness this past summer. We took her up, and they took care of her and operated on her, did a very good job, and we're very pleased with Missouri Southern Healthcare. Well, let's talk about the first half. First of all, there were 9 lead changes, 4 in the first quarter, 5 in the second. Point-wise for Bernie Mules, they have 30 points. Leading scorer, Cameron Shipman with 12. Jordan McGowan with 9, 6 to Sammy Walker, 2 to Jesse Shelton, and 1 to Matt Eves. For the Twin Rivers Royal, we'll say this, Bernie 1 for 2 from the free throw line. For the Royals, a lot of spread out scoring there. Cole McBroom with 7. Leads their scoring. Michael Snyder with 6. 3 each to Dustin Teague, Eric Ray, Josh Bland, and Garrett Stockton 1 to Jacob Whitlock. The Royals now are working the ball inside, more aggressive inside. They've been to the line 13 times. They're 7 for 13. What do you have, Tyler?
Well, three-point shooting, we knew it was going to be a factor coming into this game. Bernie so far 5 of 12 as a team from downtown. Jordan McGowan 3 of 7 so far, and he missed, I believe, his first 3, and he hit 3 straight there in the second quarter. And Cameron Shipman 2 of 5, so they're the only 2 with the three-point attempts for the Bernie Mules so far. Twin Rivers only putting up 6, but hitting 3 of those three-pointers. And turnovers, not a lot of turnovers. Both teams handled the ball quite well. 5 turnovers for each team. And Twin Rivers capitalizing on 7 points off those turnovers. And Bernie converting 8 points off of Twin Rivers turnovers. So, and we saw Bernie make a pretty good run there in the second quarter. It was 11-9 Twin Rivers after the first quarter, and Bernie went on a 21-point run there in the second quarter compared to Twin Rivers 15. So nice little run there for Bernie in the second half, giving us a 30-26 score at halftime.
Well, I knew it would be or felt like it would be a very close, very tight game. As you can see, as Haley Stockton, our camera girl tonight, spanning the crowd, a lot of there's no empty seats. Let's put it that way. And I was watching while you're giving the stat. The empty seats you saw, they've gone out to get a hot dog and a soda. They'll be back. It's SRO, standing room only, here at the Holcomb Gym. She was showing the stage a while ago. They're packed in there.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite tournaments of the year. You get, this Holcomb, and Bernie alternates it every other year, and they're pretty small gyms here in Holcomb and Bernie, but it's a great atmosphere. Like you said, standing room only. It just provides that much of a greater atmosphere in these two schools.
Well, we've seen a great first half, and hope you folks have enjoyed it. Let's go back to the station for a word from one of our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sanders.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
All right, the second half getting ready to start. Mules will control to start the second half. Stockton on Shelton. Twin Rivers stays that man-to-man. Sammy Walker underneath, will not go. Teague with the rebound, gets it to Snyder. Snyder quickly down the floor across the timeline, pulls it back out, gets it to Stockton. Bernie stays with the zone. Stockton on the wing, thought about it, pulled it back, gets it to Oberkramer. Nice save there. Walker with a kick, out of bounds. It will stay with the Royals with 7:28 left in the third quarter. Oberkramer out front. Snyder on the wing, still with the ball, looks for someone to pass to. McBroom out the top of the key. Twin Rivers offense has really moved out, Tyler. Bernie's defense is really tightening it up. As soon as I say that, Oberkramer goes inside, puts it up, will not go. Teague with a tip, couldn't get it to go, and off of McGowan's hands, out of bounds, under the basket to the Royals.
Well, they're being really patient on the outside.
Yes, they
Trying
are.
to get him to the high post, as you saw. They got a good look there. Didn't capitalize on it, but still you had a good look for the Royals.
Snyder thought about the three, tried to drive the baseline. Nice cutoff there by Eves. Oberkramer from 14, will not go. Oh boy, Teague with a rebound, put it up and in. Cuts the lead to 2. You're impressed with Shelton and his quickness, aren't you?
Yeah, I really am.
Yeah.
He's able to do a whole lot out front, penetrate, hit the open man.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a fine season for the Mules this year.
McGowan for 3, write it down. Has he made 4 in a row now?
I believe he's 4 of his last 5.
Okay.
He's really come on after he's missed those first 3.
6:20 left in this third quarter. Out of bounds. off of Teague. We'll go over to the Mules. Mules with a 5-point lead with 6:18 left in the third quarter. Eves will inbound. That's a good matchup. Stockton's doing as good a job as he can on Shelton. Good matchup. McGowan out front with the ball. Shipman for three. Will not go. Stockton with the rebound for the Royals. Stockton, the smallest guy on the floor, comes away with the rebound. Shelton is going to be called for a foul. His first, team's first of the second half. That's the second foul on Shelton. I had him with one, but I'm not the official scorer. 5:45 left in the third quarter. Inside to Teague. Walker ties him up. He goes up with it. Ball blocked. Shelton comes away with it. I'm telling you what, Jesse Shelton wants this game. He's got fire in his eyes, doesn't he? Oh, what a great pass underneath to Walker, who stuck through on the baseline. Sammy Walker converts. He now has 8 in the game. What a pass, though, by Shipman. Bernie with a 7-point lead, their biggest lead of the night. 5:10 left in the third quarter. Stockton out front. Bernie's defense keeps pushing the Royals out. The Royals are going to go underneath. 12-footer at time. Put up McBroom. That McBroom, he scores it. McBroom now with 9. Shelton gets it to Shipman. McGowan for a long three. Scores it. He now has 5 threes in a game. 19 in the 3 games that he's played so far.
And that wasn't bad defense. He had a hand in the face, but you got to realize that if he's got an inch of space, he's going to be putting it up, and he's hit some tough shots with hands in his face so far in this game.
Well, he's a shooter. McBroom drives, puts it up, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, but he's out of bounds. 4:19 left in the third quarter, 38-30. Mules on top. We've got a timeout by the Mules. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jason Comfort of Countywide Insurance.
Well, we're back with you, Tyler. Bernie is out to their biggest lead of 8 points.
Yeah, they've really come on strong and hitting the shots. Jordan McGowan coming out, hitting some 2 threes here in the third quarter. And I know that's going to be Twin Rivers' plan, is limit his touches, but not only that, always have a hand in his face once he touches the ball, because if he has an inch of space, he's going to put it up, and he's put up some tough shots. And also Cameron Shipman's hitting some as well. But, Twin Rivers not looking all that bad on offense. They're getting good looks. They're being patient, not turning the ball over, getting into the paint, as you saw McBroom make a nice shot there in the paint earlier. Yep. So their scheme's actually working pretty well for them offensively.
McBroom says, I've got the wrong guy. I'm not supposed to be on Shelton. Shipman's going to drive a baseline. Kicks it out front to McGowan for 3. Will not go. Rebounded by Teague and taken away by Shelton. A jump ball. Jump ball to alternate possession will go over to the Royals. But again, good quickness there by Shelton caused that jump ball, and now the alternate jump goes back to Bernie. Snyder to Stockton, skips it over to Oberkramer, looking underneath, can't find anybody. Oberkramer out, gives it to McBroom. McBroom out to Snyder, to Stockton, to Oberkramer. Good ball movement by the Royals, very patient. McBroom from the wing, or underneath, or along the baseline, can't get it to go. McGowan comes away with it, gives it to Shelton. Oberkramer almost with a takeaway. Shelton across the timeline. He drives in, kicks it out to McGowan. McGowan winds up for 3, right it down. I'm telling you, he is a 3 machine. He has 6 in this game already and didn't have any in the first quarter. 3 in the second, 3 in the third so far. Oberkramer for 3, will not go. Shelton with the rebound. 11-point lead by the Mules with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Biggest lead of the night by either team. McGowan out front. He got out to the 3, didn't he? He was thinking about it. What a drive by Shelton is going to be called for a charge. Good defense that time by McBroom as he picked up the charge. Substitutions coming in for the Royals. Bland, Ray, and Whitlock. McBroom, Snyder, and Oberkramer going out for a blow. 2:50 left in this third quarter. Stockton will run the offense. Great defense so far by the Mules. Whitlock with the ball, gets it to Stockton. Boy, Bernie's defense has really slowed the Royals down. Shot that time, put up a Bland, will not go, but Teague there for the rebound, gets it to go. Teague with 4 1/4, 7 in the game, 2:15 left in the third quarter, 41-32. Mules up by 9. Shelton across the timeline, gets it to McGowan. They're looking into Walker. They skip it over to Shipman. Shipman for 3, we got a foul. Foul is going to go against Eves, I believe, for the Mules. That's his second. Rogers checks in for Eves with 2:04 left in this third quarter. Garrett Stockton across the timeline. Gets it to Bland. Bland still with the ball. Mules double team him. Walker with a nice defensive play, takes it away. 1:40 left in the third quarter. Shelton with the ball. He's going to drive in. What a nice move. He can't get it to go. He lost his balance. Shipman with a takeaway. Gets it to Shelton for 3. Will not go. Rebounded out of bounds off the fingers of Whitlock. Will stay with the Mules with 1:29. Oberkramer and McBroom back in for the Royals. Stockton going out along with Teague. They'll get a blow there for a couple of minutes before we start the fourth quarter. Shipman to inbound for the Mules. Gets it underneath to McGowan. Nice block that time by Ray. McGowan gets it back, puts it up, will not go. McBroom with a rebound. Gets it to Bland. Bland to Oberkramer. Oberkramer down to the baseline, drives in, reverse scores. What a move by Mason Oberkramer. His first basket of the night. 1:10 to go. The Royals are back within 7 in the third quarter.
That was a great finish by Oberkramer. Even better defensive play on the other end. Eric Ray. McGowan was in great position to have an easy basket, but he blocked it. And another turnover by Bernie.
Turnover by Shelton as he walks. Snyder coming back in for the Royals. Going out is Bland. 59 seconds left in this third quarter. Royals got a chance to cut into that 7-point deficit. Ray has it, gets it to Oberkramer. Gets it inside of McBroom. What a move. Inside, uses his muscle, can't get it to go. Tipped around. Shipman comes away with it. 40 seconds left in this third quarter. Mules on the run. Snyder on Shipman. Shipman pulls up. Gets the ball out front to Rogers. Back to Shipman. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Shipman puts up a runner for a 3. Will not go. McBroom with the rebound. Oberkramer quickly down the floor. Goes inside. A reverse. Has it blocked. Out of bounds. Robertson blocked it, who's in the game for the Mules. Good defense there. 8.9 seconds left in the third quarter. Mules will the Royals will inbound under their own basket. Oberkramer out on the wing. Drives in. Oh, what a nice pass underneath, but he couldn't control. Was Whitlock. 4.6 seconds. Oberkramer, good pass. Shipman puts up one as the horn's going to go off. Will not go. Will end the third quarter with the Mules on top. 41-34. We'll be right back.
First Midwest Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife Maddie are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glen Sain, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glen Sain, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sain. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
Tyler, the action really picked up there in that quarter.
It sure has. We got a 41-34 lead for the Mules, and not a big offensive quarter for either team. Just a 11-8 breakdown in that quarter. But you saw the action wasn't as quick that quarter. Both teams in half-court offenses for the most part.
McGowan for three, will not go. We could see that one from here. Tipped out of bounds off of the Mules. It will go over to the Royals with 7:42 left in this championship game. We've seen a dandy. We've been really impressed by both teams. Teague, Oberkramer, Stockton, McBroom, and Snyder for the Royals. Inside the Teague, off of Bernie. It will stay with the Royals. Mules are going with Eves, Walker, McGowan, Shipman, and Shelton. Oberkramer has it inside to McBroom. He gets it to Stockton. He drives in and scores. Good pass, good movement, and a good cut through the lane that time by Garrett Stockton.
Yeah, it was a nice cut by Stockton, and that's what Bernie's done. They haven't played real aggressive on defense, but they've played it to where Twin Rivers aren't getting open looks, and that's why they've struggled somewhat here in the second half. But a nice cut to the lane there by Stockton, and that's what they need to do.
Good defense that time by Garrett Stockton. 7 minutes to go. The Royals down 5. They're going to try to cut into the lead by the Mules. Oberkramer looks inside, goes out to Stockton, to Snyder. Skip pass over to Oberkramer. He drives in, puts it up, can't get it to go. McGowan with a big rebound. Gets it to Shelton. 6:40 left to go in this game. We've seen a dandy, folks. Jesse Shelton on the wing. Kicks it to Walker. He's going to have a block. Blocking foul going to be called on McBroom. It's going to be his second.
It looked like it was going to be an easy basket there for Sammy Walker. Nice pick and roll move. Twin Rivers rotated well, but just looked like whoever drew that foul was just a half a step late.
They're calling the foul on Garrett Stockton, his third. Race McBrooms. There's only been one foul called in this half on the Royals, 2 on the Mules. Walker to the line. Walker has 8 points. He's not been to the free throw line. Matter of fact, Bernie's only shot 2 free throws this entire game. Walker knocks the first down. 6-point lead for the Mules. Walker, the lefty, knocks the second one home. He now in double digits. He has 10. McGowan with a steal. Shipman with a quick three. Scores it. Wow. What a turnaround. A lazy throw in that time by the Royals. Cost him a big 3-point bucket. 10-point lead for the Mules. We'll be right back.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go.
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play Package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
Well, Tyler, big turnaround that time. Royals were aggravated because of the bucket. Just turned around, threw it in. McGowan with an easy steal. Thought about it, kicked it over to Shipman. Shipman didn't even think. He just put it up. Got nothing but net.
Sure, that's the thing. If you're going to turn the ball over in the backcourt, you better get a hand in the shooter's faces, and they were lined up perfectly to get an open look, and they took advantage of it. And I tell you, it's just a 10-point game here, and just any bucket's going to be the difference in this contest.
6:17 left to go in this game. Precious seconds saved that time till the ball is touched. The clock does not start. Bernie with a takeaway on defense. The Royals did not get a shot. When you call a timeout, you don't like that. You want to be able to go down and make a bucket. At least get the shot. Shipman, what a drive. He has 5 in the quarter, 17 in a game. Cameron Shipman, the little 5'9" senior, playing a game of his life. Oberkramer drives in, puts it up, will not go. Tipped around, Eves gets the rebound. 5:35 left of the game. Shelton quickly down the floor for the Mules. He stops, pulls it up, gives it to Shipman. Down to Eves, but taken away by McBroom. Oberkramer now with the ball. Royals need a bucket. They trail by 12. Snyder on the wing. McGowan with a takeaway on the cross-court pass. Walker saves it. We got a timeout by the Mules with 5:13 to go. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Tyler Wagner of YHC TV, and I invite you to join us for the Sports Roundtable, Saturday mornings live at 10 a.m. for the first local sports show of its kind in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas. The show will include appearances from local athletes, coaches, administrators, sports writers, and many other sports commentators. Check us out on Channel 21 of New Wave Communications Cable or live on the web at yhctv.com. See you then.
Tyler, I've really been impressed with Bernie's defense. I really have. Their defense has made their offense go, is which it, most cases that's what happens, but they have really pushed Twin Rivers out, and when Twin Rivers has gone inside, down low, Bernie's defense has collapsed.
Yeah, they're collapsing on the paint. They know that's their strength, to get in the paint and get buckets, and they've really closed off that paint, and then when they have, they've just collapsed it, and Twin Rivers hasn't been able to get good shots in the paint, and that's been the difference in the game.
Well, Bernie's guard play by Jesse Shelton has been the key to the offense for the Mules. We've got a hold foul on Oberkramer, his third, team second of the half. Bernie will inbound at midcourt. Shipman with a drive, pulls it up to Shelton, back to Shipman. We're down to 4:40 left to go in this game. Shipman, I guarantee you, if he gets any opening at all, he's going to have it airborne. He's like McGowan. They're not afraid. Those two guys can shoot the threes. They can shoot it as good as anybody that we've seen in a long time. Shipman with a nice drive. They take about 30 seconds off the clock, come away with 2, the biggest lead of night for the Mules. They're up by 14 with 4:10 left to go in this game. Underneath the tee, good inlet pass that time by Whitlock. Got the ball up high for Teague. The big guy went up and got it. Half-court trap by the Royals. Taken away. Teague with the ball. Puts it up, scores it. Going to go to the line to shoot to try to convert on the three-point play. Foul that time is going to be on Shelton. It's going to be 4 on him. Boy, the Mules cannot afford to lose. Shelton.
Yeah, and Teague really anticipated that pass from Shelton well. He anticipated it, gathered himself, and been able to convert on the three-point play. Nice fine play by Teague.
He has 5 in the quarter, 12 in the game. Half-court trap. Bernie's going to have to take better care of it. Shelton throws down in the corner. Eves goes to Shipman. He tries to hit Walker underneath. A good save by Walker. Puts it up and in. Walker saved it from going out of bounds and ends up with 2. Great play and great hands by Walker. Long three-pointer put up by Whitlock. Will not go. McGowan the rebound. Shelton now will work against Oberkramer. 3:25 left in this game. Shelton has just really been a workhorse on against the press. He's done a great job. Stockton going to be called for a foul as he shoved McGowan. That's Stockton's 4th foul. Team's 3rd of the half. Walker will inbound. Taken away by Whitlock. Sloppy pass that time, Tyler.
Yeah, Bernie's committing some turnovers here. Twin Rivers staying right in it. They're converting on the turnovers as well.
Nice pass that time down to Broom. He couldn't get it to go. Got his rebound, put it up and in. Cole McBroom stayed with it. He has 11 in the game with 2:50 to go in this contest. Cross-court pass, taken away by Oberkramer. He scores. Bernie calls time with a 7-point lead with 2:46 to go in the game. We'll be right back.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian in Dexter.
With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple.
We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs.
You'll like the way we do business at Allen Christian in Dexter.
Tyler, the half-court trap has bothered the Bernie Mules, and it's put the game in the tempo that the Royals want.
Yeah, they've really come out in this press and basically baiting Bernie into these turnovers. The long passes cross court, and they're just keeping them up in the air a little too long. Twin Rivers picking those passes off, getting easy buckets and quick ones too. We're under 3 minutes, and they've closed this to a 7-point game. So if they force a few more turnovers, they're right back in the hunt as they are right now. And Bernie's going to play a little bit more aggressive. They've been a little bit too passive here in the past few possessions, and they need to get back in aggressive mode and score some buckets.
Twin Rivers is back to a man-to-man press. Oh, they were lucky to get the ball in. The Mules were. Shelton has it, picks it up. McGowan has it. They're going to have to get quickly get across the timeline. They do. Rogers into the game for the Mules. McGowan out front with the ball. Shelton drives in, pulls it back. 2:20 left in this game. Shipman out front. He works against Snyder. Has it knocked out of his hands, but gathers it back. Shelton gets it, drives in. Eves with a drive, has it blocked. Shipman comes away with it. Drives in and throws it off of Snyder's legs. It will stay with the Mules under their own basket with 2:04. I'm telling you, the defense by the Royals has really picked up.
Yeah, they've really brought up the intensity, and Bernie's fortunate that they're not turning the ball over here. They're getting in situations. They're getting their back turned to defenders, and they're playing very vulnerable here in the past few possessions.
Under 2 minutes left in this championship game. Shelton with the ball. Gets it to McGowan. Bernie's they're in a stall game, and they're going for the layups, what they're going to go for. We know that. Twin Rivers is in a half-court trap. They're going to have to get a man, Tyler. McGowan underneath to Rogers. He has it blocked by Teague. McGowan gets it back. Good hustle that time by Teague as Rogers was left all alone under the basket. We've got a foul on McBroom with 1:17 to go Cole McBroom, his second foul. Team's fourth of the half. Walker checks back in for Rogers. We've got timeout on the floor. We're going to keep it here, Tyler.
Yep, there was some nice defensive sequences there by Twin Rivers. They just couldn't gain possession of the ball on some nice defensive plays, and they're staying right in it. They're going to bring up the intensity when it comes to their defense once again. But Bernie, they're taking care of the ball better. They've got it past half court, so they're not as vulnerable to an easy bucket off a turnover. But they still need to stay aggressive. They had a good look at a layup, and it got blocked away. But they're gonna bring it out and take the easy layup if they get it, and if not, they're going to force Twin Rivers to foul. And we still got some fouls yet to give here before we're in the bonus. So it's up to Bernie to take care of the ball and basically go to the free throw line here with just over a minute to go. But Twin Rivers, they've got to stay aggressive on defense, try to force a turnover. And, if they can't force a turnover here, and, probably in the next 20 seconds, they're going to have to be forced to foul with about 3 possessions away.
Okay, here's the foul situation. Both teams have 4, so the next 2 fouls by the Royals is just going to give the ball back to the Mules out of bounds. Twin Rivers half-court trap. It's down to Eves. Eves gets it out to Shelton. We're down to 1:05 left to go in this game. Foul's going to be on Stockton. It's going to be his 5th. He's going to foul out. Well, looks like they're showing 4 fouls on Stockton. Shipman with the ball. Oberkramer's going to foul him. His 4th. The next foul by Twin Rivers will send the Mules to the line for the 1 and bonus. 59.1 seconds left to go in the game. McGowan has it. We got a timeout by the Mules as McGowan was trapped right where the defense wanted him, right there by the out of bounds in the center court line. He couldn't go back. He'd already picked up his dribble, and he was trapped.
Yeah, and we're not in the bonus yet, of course, but a foul by Twin Rivers actually helps them out. Are they in the bonus now? Okay, well, the next foul will be, but making them taking the ball out forces them to make a tough pass inbounds and actually get a trap possession. As you saw there, McGowan was trapped, forced a timeout, so it's a good opportunity for Twin Rivers to force a turnover without any clock being spent. But it's going to be, we're under a minute now, and Twin Rivers going to have to try to get a steal on the inbounds. If not, they're going to be forced to foul and can't afford to have any time run off for the Royals.
Well, Bernie will inbound at midcourt. With 56.6 seconds to go, Mules up a 7. It's the 3-possession game. Shelton will pull the trigger. He's going to hit McGowan in backcourt. Rolls quickly, double team him. Down to Eves. Kicks it out to Shelton. Shelton pulls it back. He faked a 3. He wasn't going to shoot it. We got a foul. Foul on Stockton. It's going to be his 5th. McGowan will go the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Garrett Stockton, very heady ball player. Great guard play out of him tonight. He leaves the game with 5 points. Boy, he got after Shelton. I mean, they were really, I'm tell you what, Stockton was all over him. Shelton did a good job of handling Stockton tonight on defense. Stockton put a lot of pressure on him. McGowan the line for the front end of a 1-and-1. He'll get the bonus. McGowan now with 19 in the game. All 3s until the free throw. His next one up. Knocks it down. Great night for the senior. McBroom across the timeline. Puts it up, will not go. McGowan with the rebound. McBroom is going to be called for the foul. Going to be his 3rd. The line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be McGowan. That's who they did not want at the line. But he had the ball. Twin Rivers had to foul. 37.2 seconds.
And McGowan having a nice shooting night, 6 of 12 from 3. And he really, those last, those last 6 threes, he pretty much went 6 of 7 or 6 of 8 on those last 8 attempts, and he's really turned it on.
He's 6 for 12 tonight, Tyler.
For 3, yes.
He's 19 for 41 for the tournament.
That's a nice percentage. You're right at 50%. You say if you shoot 40+%, you're a darn good free throw shooter, and he's shooting right at 50. So
talking about 3-point shooter. Well, 19 for 41. I guarantee I'd tell him keep firing. Kind of like at the corner where you're trying to win that bear. Shoot till you make, shoot till you miss.
Right.
Mules up now by 11, excuse me. 25 seconds. Oberkramer coast to coast, can't get it to go. Walker with the rebound. Shipman has it. He's going to be fouled. Just pick out one. 20 seconds left in the game. Walker will go the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Foul will go against Mason Oberkramer. His 5th. He leaves the game tonight with 4 points. But boy, did he do a great job at first quarter on McGowan. McGowan, I think, had 2 touches the whole first quarter, Tyler, and didn't score in that first quarter. Oberkramer really played a great defensive job. McBroom goes out of the game. Ray comes in for him for the Royals. Shipman shoots the front end of a 1-and-1, scores it. He'll get the bonus. Shipman's had a big game tonight. He has 20 in the game so far. Chance to make it 21. Knocks that down. 13-point lead with 15 seconds to go. Mules are going to win this championship. Teague with a rebound and reverse will not go. Walker with a rebound. He gets it to Shelton. They're just going to let the clock run out. Mules are going to be the champs for the second year in a row. 58-45 is the final. Mules defense holds the Royals to 4 points. Excuse me. I got it backwards. 58. Mules scored 17 in that quarter, and the Royals got 11. So you can see the teams congratulating each other. We're going to stay here for the presentation of the trophies. Great game. One thing about it, team that wears blue was going to win this game. And the Twin Rivers Royals, the Bernie Mules, both of them are blue and white. Tyler, give it.
Second place in the Holcomb Invitational Tournament goes to the Twin Rivers Royals. First place in the Holcomb Invitational Tournament goes to the Bernie Mules.
And Bernie picks up where they left off last year in this same tournament, winning it 2 years in a row. And, they had to win it a different way this year. And, that, coming out early as it is this year and playing this well, they've got to have some confidence going forward early this year.
Great game by the Mules.
Now we're going to announce the all-tournament team.
All-tournament team being announced
Seth
now.
Hill, Bloomfield.
Seth Hill from Bloomfield. He's a senior, guard.
Please stay at center court. Thank you. Connor Scott, East Prairie.
Connor Scott from East Prairie.
Jamie Massey, Holcomb.
Jamie Massey Hawkins. He's a sophomore. I tell you what, folks, he's a fun guy to watch play.
Joe Camel,
Joe Camel from Campbell. Watched that kid play when he was in 7th grade. I said he's a great guard, and he is.
Chris Pavey, Risco.
Chris Pavey, I want to tell you folks, you can take Jesse Shelton, Chris Pavey, and Joe Camel, and you can play anybody in the country at guard play. Those guys are great. Dylan Bader from Bloomfield.
Cole McBroom, Twin Rivers.
Cole McBroom from Twin Rivers.
Garrett Stockton, Twin Rivers.
Garrett Stockton, Twin Rivers.
Dustin T, Twin Rivers.
Dustin T, Twin Rivers.
And Jordan McGowan, Bernie.
Jordan McGowan, Bernie.
2010 Holcomb Invitational Tournament All-Tournament Team. Thank you.
There's your all-tournament team. Only one Bernie Mule, but I'll tell you what, Tyler, he's a dandy. Jordan McGowan.
Yeah, he really had a great performance. I was just kind of blown away of the three-point shooting that he's had in this tournament. You know, the attempts, one thing, getting that many off, but converting on those attempts, shooting it right at 50%. Three-point shooting for the tournament, and he's had a great tournament. And I'll tell you, the coach is going to be looking at this and saying, hey, boy can shoot. We need to have a hand in his face because being on him is not good enough, as we saw tonight. He'll put it right in your face. And, you know, I tell you, he's really got the touch outside. And, you know, tonight we were here early enough to see these teams play, and we'll be seeing more of these teams as the season comes along. And, you know, this is a good way to see the teams early on in this Holcomb/Bernie tournament year to year. And, you know, we'll be seeing these teams match up against it once again this year. And I believe we have Bernie and Twin Rivers on our schedule later on in the year as well, playing at Bernie. So, well, that'll be interesting to see how they make adjustments coming down the season when they match up once again.
Well, let's go over some final stats tonight, brought to you by MSH. MSH, Missouri Southern Healthcare in Dexter. For all your healthcare, hometown healing, give those folks a call or stop in and see them. A great hospital, great care, and I guarantee you'll be well taken care of. Let's go over the scoring for the victorious Mules, who now go to 3-0 on the season. They were led in scoring by Jordan McGowan with 22 points. He had 6 threes and was 4 for 4 from the line. I think, Tyler, you said he was 6 for 12 from the threes.
6 for 12, yes.
Shot 50% from the three-point range. That's something else. 21 by Cameron Shipman, a great night by him. He had 2 threes. He was 2 for 2 from the line. 12 points by Sammy Walker, and I tell you, he played strong inside. The young man really had a great game. He was 2 for 2 from the line. 2 points by Jesse Shelton. I want to tell you, you could take those points and throw them out the window. He was the guy that made the Mules go. He brought it down against a very tough Garrett Stockton that was always on him from start to finish, and he just did a great job handling the ball. I think he may have had 2 turnovers that I saw all night.
Yeah, and you think back to last year's Bernie team, they were headed up at point guard by Jake Welch. He was great for him as well. He plays, and Terry Shelton plays a lot like him. He breaks the defense down, gets into the paint, makes some shots for other players, and it seems like they found their point guard this year in Jesse Shelton, and he's really going to be an asset for him this year, playing the point, handling the ball well, not turning it over, and making things happen out front for the Mules.
Matt Eves had 1 point, and he was 1 for 2 from the line. The Mules were 9 for 10 from the line tonight. 90%. Coach Stakehead every time.
Sure.
Let's talk about the Twin Rivers Royals. They now go to 3-1 on the season. They were led in scoring, very balanced scoring. Dustin Teague with 12, Cole McBroom with 11, 6 to Michael Snyder, 5 to Garrett Stockton, 4 to Mason Oberkramer, 3 each to Josh Bland, Eric Ray, and 1 to Jacob Whitlock. They were 8 for 14, the Royals, 8 for 14 from the free throw line. Great tournament. Again, the all-tournament team, we'll go over that real quick. Seth Hill from Bloomfield, Connor Scott from East Prairie, Jamie Massey from Holcomb, Cole McBroom from Twin Rivers, Garrett Stockton from Twin Rivers, Dustin Teague from Twin Rivers, Joe Camel from Campbell, Chris Pavey from Risco, Dylan Bader from Bloomfield, and Jordan McGowan from Bernie. Closing comments, Tyler.
As I said earlier, these teams are going to meet up again, and we're probably going to see a different style of play. These teams haven't seen much of each other, let alone much of anyone from the other team. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these teams move forward. We got the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament right around the corner, just a few weeks away, and the majority of these teams in this tournament will be in the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. So it's going to be very exciting to see these teams play once again. And I was very excited, for the Holcomb tonight. It was a great atmosphere. Both teams travel well. You probably couldn't have asked for two better teams in the finals, the way their fans travel and support their teams. So great atmosphere of fans supporting both teams, and just looking forward to another game right here on YHC. We've got plenty of them coming up.
Great sportsmanship by both teams. Both coaches coached very well. Two well-coached ball clubs. I tell you what, it's just a great ball game. I enjoyed it. I know we're running a little bit late, but I tell you what, Tyler, it doesn't get any better than this. We saw barn burner in the first half, Mules pull away in that second half, but still yet it was a close game. Again, Haley Stockton on the camera. Our producer tonight, Rick DePriest. For Tyler Wagner, I'm Bill Hampton. If you're out and about on the roadways, put those seatbelts on. We know you'll be much safer. We want to see you at a ball game in the near future. Let us remind you, we'll be doing all 26 games from the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament this year live on YHC and streaming on YHCTV.com all over the world. Again, have a great evening, and don't forget, live today. Learn from yesterday, look forward to tomorrow. See you at a ball game in the very near future.